Hi! Are you using Jenkins in your CI/CD chain? You have already set up your processes in Drops? In this video, we'll see how you can pilot Drops using Jenkins. We will successively see the prerequisites on the Jenkins side, how we can add Drops stages in a Jenkins project as well as the driving via pipelines. For today's video, we will only deal with the import of two components, a web component and a SQL component we have previously set up on the Studio Drops. We will start with the prerequisites. Two plugins must be installed, the Arcade Commons plugin and the Drops Release Manager plugin. The second prerequisite is the configuration of the connection Drops server. I will now show you how you can add a Drops build stage to a Jenkins project. First, we'll create a project. I'm now going to go into Build and we can see that two Drops stages have been added. An import stage and a deployment stage. For our example, I will configure only the import stage. I enter the name of my application. I will create a new major release. I add a description to my release. And then I fill in the details of each component I want to import. Here we have two components, a web application and a database component. We then will import the artifacts from one Git with a tag 3.0.0.0. We can also, if we want, add a deployment stage. I'll go back to the project. And before launching the build, I'll switch to my studio and there we see that the last import focuses on the ID 92. We will now launch our build. It is successfully completed. And we can see in the studio that a new release 6.0.0.0 has been successfully imported. Drops can be driven by integrating it into a CI pipeline. I'll show you a simple example of a pipeline with a single import stage Drops. I create a new pipeline and add my script with one import stage into it. I specify my application code. My two components web and SQL as well as the tag and import strategy to use. I save everything and run my build. It runs successfully and I can now see the artifacts I imported for each of the components. Thank you. And don't hesitate to request a demo via the link below the video.